Hello and welcome everybody, it's Lady Indica here, back with another episode of Invisible Spoonies. And today I'm going to be telling you how I was diagnosed with lupus and my whole process that I went through when I first got sick. So I originally have sickle cell. So when I got sick, I just thought that I was having a sickle cell crisis because my fever was really high. There was no explanation for the fevers. And I wasn't feeling good at all. My entire body hurt. Somebody would touch me and it would hurt so bad. So we just assumed, me and my family assumed that, maybe I'm having a sickle cell crisis, even though I haven't had one since I was a little kid. So I ended up making an appointment to go to my hematologist, and she ran my blood work, and she examined me, and she was like, you know what, this is not sickle cell. This is something else. So I ended up being in the hospital for about a week and a half, just running tests, trying to figure out what was wrong. Because, for those who don't know, lupus mimics a lot of other illnesses and diseases out there. So it's hard to really say this is exactly what it is. This is lupus, because it mimics rheumatoid arthritis. It mimics fibromyalgia. Those are just to name a few. So they ran a whole bunch of tests, and finally they came up with that I had lupus. So they had me on medication. They had me on Plaquenil. That's usually what they prescribe for lupus patients. That's the #1 go-to drug. And a whole bunch of other medications. And this is when I was just 14 years old. I was very young. I'm 24 now. And my lupus is pretty much under control. I still have flare-ups. I still have good days and bad days. They sent me home about a week and a half after to, see how the medicine's working, seeing if I'm doing better. And after that, I checked up with my doctor, my rheumatologist, every couple months to make sure I'm on the right track, or if I'm going through a flare or anything like that. And that's really it. I know a lot of people, it takes years for them to be diagnosed, or they get the wrong diagnosis. They may say that they have fibromyalgia when they really have lupus, or they may say that they have, chronic fatigue syndrome when they don't. So it's very frustrating when you go to the doctor and they don't know what's wrong with you. They're just doing tests and stuff. They can't really pinpoint, hey, this is what it is. It takes time for some people, and I know I've read different forums and stuff where people say that it took them years before they was diagnosed with the right illness. Anyways, I'm probably just rambling and repeating myself. So that's it. That's how I was diagnosed. That's my little story. It wasn't really long. Comment down below. Let me know how you were diagnosed. Let me know how long it took you to be diagnosed correctly, and let me know how old you were when you found out when you were diagnosed. Anyway, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another episode.